Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an Akali game, although this game was sent in by Volibear. Apparently Akali didn't have the replay system on, or it didn't record in spectator mode. Really glad that this one is in spectator mode though. And apparently they are friends because they are going together here. So I'm assuming they are on Skype together. But yeah, so Volibear sending in a game that is actually an Akali game. I'll try to keep an eye on both of them. It seems they are grouped up together here. But I think one of them will go bottom and one of them will go top. So yeah, anyway, should be possible, right? Normally I go around the map all the time, so I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. So 4 people at the enemy blue buff, 5 people at this blue buff. Well, I guess Fizz isn't really at this blue buff. But yeah, the bottom laner really needs to go bottom lane here on this blue team, because it is kind of stupid to wait around with your whole team for a gank or for an invasion that is probably not going to come in, because yeah, Blitzcrank is strong early game, but for the rest, yeah, doesn't really matter. Well, you can have like stun or, well, taunt, no, charm, stun, and then this guy can have his, what's the ability called? His fear up. But if that happens, if they invade, there is no way they can stay in here anyway, so there's no real reason to miss all of this farm. And okay, they are going bottom lane, so Akali Volibear going bottom lane. And yeah, oh, Volibear actually picked up a little bit of experience there. But yeah, as I said, there's really no reason to miss this much time in, well, just by just helping out your teammate. If only the support stays there, that's good enough. I mean, in principle, or well, in general, just a mid laner is enough, or the top laner. But getting both of your bottom laners involved in that, yeah, that's really not what you want to do. So obviously this is going to be a hard lane to go up against, because neither of them is ranged. And Akali does go for that Q first, which makes it possible for her to actually farm at a distance. And let's hope that we actually, because I didn't look at the items yet. No, we started off with Doran's Blade and Doran's Shield, so no wards out. The enemy team does have wards, or does have wards at least. He hasn't placed any yet. He is still at the... hang on. No, I don't know. Yeah, he has that, or it seems that he has 1 ward left. But I can't really read. So it must be more, because there is no way he already... Or, well... No, there's no way that he used those 2 wards already. And come on, are we going to go aggressive on someone? They can get both of them. Come on, Akali, do the damage. Oh, she just misses out on first blood, but it is on the same team. So, Q, come on, Q. There we go. Nicely done. So, 3 kills for this team. And, oh, no, I want to see this kill. Come on. So the taunt going off, but for the rest, yeah, she can't really do anything. And wow, he gets really lucky that that last tick of that actually picks out that kill. So once more we're going to see the Q here. There we go. So yeah, nicely done. They really reversed that, because, well, the Blitzcrank grabbed the wrong guy, and, or, well, not so much just the wrong guy. They were just too low health right away, and yeah, especially if you have some decent runes, which seems to be the case. Yeah, both of the disciplines already activated, and 35 AP already active on Akali. That is a huge deal. So Volibear, yeah, he needs to back off. There's no way he can stay in. And Akali, yeah, she is still okay. She has that spell vamp going. Yeah, spell vamp 9% straight away. So she doesn't need to worry about anything. And immediately going into a Q harass mode, which is excellent, of course. You can do a lot of damage with that Mark of the Assassin. It does 84 damage, and because it's only cooldown based, the 60 energy is not a problem. You will easily regen that, especially in the early game. And wow, I don't know how they knew that, but that's a pretty amazing play. So they either get really lucky, or they just had very good game sense there. Because well, the opponents went a little more aggressive than before when Nocturne showed up, which means that he is actually there, because that's what it normally means. If someone changes their play style, then it normally means they have a plan, and in most cases that is because they want to go for a gank. And wow, once again missing the rocket grab there. Rocket grabs aren't that hard to land if people are just standing around like they are right now. And yeah, if you miss multiples, you should really start wondering whether you shouldn't, well, practice it a little bit more, because it's not that hard to land. Of course, if people are running around, that's a whole different story. So, oh, Volibear getting caught, and is he going to? He is going to survive here. Wow, that... No, he's not going to survive. Wow. And... actually going to... No. Okay, we're going to go back to this. We're going to see the kill up top first. I think that was top, yeah. So I don't know why this guy is being played as a top laner all the time now. Wow, that was excellent. Oh, we had a kill in mid as well. Okay, we had a double kill in mid. Let's watch that as well. And now we're going back to the bottom lane. So I guess once again, yeah, the ignite going off, but this time on the other dude. And yeah, I thought Volibear would get out of this, but yeah, the tumble into turret range, I didn't expect that, because it's very unwise normally. But it seems that, yeah, she is getting out of there. So I don't know why this guy used his ultimate here. At least I think he used his ultimate. Or, oh no, he doesn't have his ultimate. That must be our Nocturne then. Yep, so anyway, Akali grabs that kill, and yeah, so they trade 1 for 1 in that bottom lane. And yeah, it is 6-2, and the bottom lane currently is 3 versus 1, with only 1 assist. That is quite disappointing. But yeah, Volibear was dead for this kill, and yeah, he only grabbed the assist on the first one. So 2 and 1 in the mid lane, and of course the 1 and 0 in the top lane. Well, I guess the jungler actually killed him, but still. So all lanes are doing pretty well. Minion wise, let's see, we have 30 versus 20 in the bottom lane. Mid lane is 30 versus 30. It's pretty much equal. And then 30 versus 20. So top lane is winning. And that may be due to a different build here. Boots and Potions versus Doors Blade. Seriously, I don't make this up. It is just the way it is. But yeah, with the boots and potions opening, you get to harass way more. As you can see, he's a level over it, over his opponent, and yeah, not an entire level obviously, but he did level up quicker, and he did have, or he does have more minions. More minions means more gold, and more gold means more items, and more items means more power. So the chances of you getting a kill, another kill in mid lane here, the chances of you getting a kill are just way higher. So Akali Ari becoming really aggressive here, even though there is no reason for her to assume that she could grab this kill. Even with a tower shot, he is still at 250 health. So there was no way she could have picked that up. But yeah, well, guess she read on Mobile Fire that she should be really aggressive. Not realizing what she's up against though. And yeah, now Fizz is actually 40 versus 30. So red team is going to pick up this dragon, and unless they notice this and they actually do something against it, they are going to lose 1,000 gold of their advantage. Yep, there goes the dragon. So it's 12k versus 10k instead of 12k versus 9k. And yeah, dude, there's a ward there because they actually did have wards. At this moment, they no longer have any though. Is this one? Why doesn't this one have a bar anymore? I don't know. It probably bugged at some point, because even if it's close to dying, it should have the black bar. But yeah, well, can't do anything about that. So it must be some kind of bug, but it's all good. So they're going to take out top lane here, top turret here, because they took out the top laner. And yeah, I'm not going to rewind for every kill. We saw most of the early kills. I think all of the early kills. But by now, yeah, kills are just going to be like ganks, and people will get killed. Doesn't really matter how they got killed. It's just, well, the early game kills normally are quite spectacular, and of course double kills and such are nice to watch. But yeah, for now we are going to stay in the bottom lane, and if something interesting happens in one of the other lanes, like the gank that's coming in mid lane now, I'm going to watch that. It seems that this is done, and no, we're not going to go in. Is he on top of a ward? No, he's not. Oh, the gank is coming in. Oh, but Ari is all the way in the back, so nothing is going to happen. Not very interesting, and top lane is not even there. Well, the top laner is over here in the bottom lane, so guess that's the reason. So yeah, no longer any awards on or health potions on this Blitzcrank. And wow, so much aggression, but well played. Definitely saw that well, that opportunity there, and took full advantage of that. So, oh come on, Fizz getting the bait off there, but is he going to stay alive? No. Oh yes, sorry. No, no. Yeah. I noticed the ignite the first time, and then I thought, no, I must have seen that wrong. And then, yeah, I didn't see that wrong. So, yeah, of course, that, yeah, let's discuss this skill. He's already dead, so let's rewind. So first of all, this was good, but now he should have just ran out. Should have just ran out, and that way he wouldn't have gotten killed. And why do I get kicked out of the game? Yeah, we are back. Hope you enjoyed the bunny there. And yeah, it seems that I got kicked out of the game by Steam. As I said before, you shouldn't have Steam on while playing. Apparently you shouldn't have Steam on while commenting either. And once again getting a grab there from Blitzcrank, but it's not going to result in a kill for them. Yeah, Blitzcrank keeps grabbing someone and then realizing, well, we can't actually kill them. Because Akali has the invisibility and a whole crap ton of damage, and Volibear is just too tanky. So once again turning that gank into a double kill, and yeah, this is becoming more and more of a fat Akali game. And fat Akali is always going to be super duper strong, ridiculously strong, and that's just the way it is. I mean, Akali is just one of those champions that really scales well with items. So if she gets that farm going, then obviously she's going to get a whole lot done. Oh, come on, get the kill. Getting the slow off, the knockback, and oh yes, he gets the kill. But is he going to be able to escape? I think not, no. Not even close, in fact. And it seems that, yeah, we do have a little bit of an issue here for Akali, but Akali just going to run the other way. Join up with her team, wow, do a crap ton of damage. And, well, they trade 3 for 1. So that's a good deal, and they are going to grab this blue buff on the way back. Obviously they're going to try to get a little more done here, but no, they're not going to grab another kill. And guys, let's just grab the wolves and grab the blue. No? Really? Okay. Enemy being stupid and enemies just getting killed here. Come on, Akali. Nicely done. So Volibear, excellent supporting here. 7-0 for Akali and only 1 death for Volibear. So that is, yeah, that's just excellent. I mean, and it's not like the enemy team makes that many mistakes, except for that Blitzcrank grabbing them while well, they shouldn't be aggressive. If you have an Akali that is even 1 kill up on you, you shouldn't be that aggressive. Because you know Akali has that invisibility. There's no way you're going to kill her in your first burst. And yeah, if she has the invisibility, then there's no way you're going to kill her after that first burst. So unless you can pull her away from that smoke screen, well, dust shroud, I guess. Yeah, by now this team is super fat, which is nice for a change. I mean, I've been doing so many like really close games that every once in a while it's funny to have a game like this. And it's okay. So normally I go for the games that are interesting to watch, and people know that, so people send me very interesting games most of the time, yeah, which are very close, not for like the stomp fests that most of the other commenters on YouTube prefer, because that's what draws in the huge crowds. I of course don't really care about how many subscribers I get. I get about 500 a month, so that's plenty. I mean, I would like to have like 10,000 subscribers, but I know that's not very realistic with my commenting style, because I do commentating to make people better at the game, not to make it into a a spectacular commentary. I'm not a shoutcaster, I'm more of a teacher, I would say. So the dragon goes to the blue team this time, putting them 9k gold ahead. So yeah, yeah, as I said, the viewers will come, the subscribers will come, it just takes a little while. So yeah, they stole the blue, they took the dragon, and that is an excellent prize to get for getting ahead in the game. And obviously, this was a little bit overextending by Fizz, and he didn't get a whole lot of damage done, but enough to give Akali one of the kills. And are they going to be able to pick up more? Yes, they are going to pick up more. Well, actually a triple here, come on. Oh, this is going to be Penta, isn't it? Wow, come on. Come on. Did she get it? Yes, she got it. Wow, Penta kill. And this early in the game, man. 18 minutes in. Wow. That was very nicely done by Volibear, jumping in there just to keep the fight going and to rescue his Akali. But in the end, it wasn't about rescuing Akali, it was about killing the entire enemy team. Wow. Yeah, that's what you get for feeding Akali, of course. Wow, this is, yeah. This is the way it goes against, well, some of these champions, when they are fed, you just can't go up against them anymore. And Jace gets killed by the tower alone, and Volibear gets killed by the tower alone. And at least they pick up one kill back. But, Ari, do you have anything left? No, you don't. Bye-bye. Actually picking that off with the Q. That is cute. Oh, this is gonna be close, but oh, he actually gets out. So yeah, I'm not too worried about this guy. He can get out at very low health. And another double kill here. Wow, that's like 8 for 1 in total. Yeah, 30 to 7, so you can kind of see from the score that is not going to be a close game. And yeah, the surrender may come in at any moment. We don't actually have a timer on that, so we can't see when it ends. But I think they can surrender. Oh, there we go. Getting the surrender. So at least we got to see the explosion. It didn't show up. But anyhow, yeah. It's kind of a stomp, but it had a pentakill in it, and it was really nicely played. And that's what you get for feeding Akali. And yeah, look at that bottom lane, 1 and 7, 1 and 5, and then the jungler 1 and 5. So at least the other two lanes got 2 kills, and they laned decently. And they got some minions. Well, this guy got some minions as well, I guess, but not compared to, well, the amount of minions we have. Just way more. Akali should have farmed way more though. Yeah, Volibear at least kept up with the minions a little bit. But Akali should have had way more minions in the end there. Because if she didn't get that huge amount of kills, she would have been under-farmed compared to, well, what she needed to have. I mean, she could have had 90 in this level. Obviously there were way more minions than 90, but this guy has 90, so you should be able to get 90 as well. And in the golds we have 8,000 here, and nobody here that's even close to that. 4.5 the most. So very well played. Anyway, hope to see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed. GG.